So we're here with Tim on what was a really, really cold night, and we've come away with what I think is an absolutely fantastic result, Tim.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, they're going to be up there come the end of the season. I just said to the lads there, they're not going to lose many games, I don't think, now between now and the end of the season. So to react again after Saturday, after the disappointment of Saturday, and put in such a dominant display again, a really good display. You know, they had their moments. They're always going to do that because they're a very, very good side, especially up the top end of the pitch. But yeah, really pleasing. You know, it's another game where you think it's a really tough one, and the boys have come through it with flying colours again.
So just the one change, you brought Josh McCoy in today.
Yeah, Josh obviously a bit more rested on Saturday, and again it just gave us a chance to rotate that midfield, make sure they're all as fresh as possible. So take Owen out and put Josh back in that sitting role, and just thought, you know, we needed a bit more passing range at times in midfield, and yeah, you know, I thought it worked really well again. You know, people who come in, I have no doubts that they can come in and perform as admirably as the last one. You know, Owen hadn't done anything wrong, but it just gives us a chance to keep everyone fresh and fit.
Played really, really well in the first half. The stats show that we had 12 attempts on target to their one. And that one, oh dear, hit the post and bounced across the goal.
Yeah, and it was of our own making, you know, lack of communication, you know, our mistake that sets that up. And obviously they were looking for that kind of longer ball and in quick transition and trying to pounce on the seconds. And we dealt with it brilliantly all day and just didn't deal with it once then. So we got away with that one a little bit. But yeah, it was press repeat, wasn't it? A great first half performance. Just needed to take our chances. Press repeat from Saturday and numerous other games that we've had this year.
Absolutely. So was that a real wake up call, that one that hit the post for them?
Yeah, I just think it's that moment where you kind of either switch off or, you know, it's communication, isn't it? I think there's just a lack of communication at the back that's led to that particular situation. So it was just a case of we need to put in a 47, 50 minute half or whatever. We can't afford to come off it at all because, like I said, they've got quality, you know, up the top end of the pitch is unbelievable quality, and even off the bench. So yeah, we needed to make sure that we second half we snuffed out those chances as much as we could.
So are you going to claim an assist for the goal that came a minute into the second half for your
No.
half-time talk?
No, not at all. I mean, the only thing I did say was that we had to get across that first man on corners. You know, if it does drop there, it just creates space behind, and Jacko took that on brilliantly and made that run, which then created the confusion. And Robbo, you know, pinpoint finish off his calf, I think maybe. But yeah, you know, deserved it at that point. Obviously, early in the second half, we knew that there was going to be an onslaught at some point, but held firm.
And then the second half again, we absolutely dominated the stats.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, they had a couple of good chances. You know, Kai.
Did he make a couple of good saves?
Absolutely brilliant. You know,
Yeah.
and he looked so assured again. And yeah, he's a pleasure to have back there. You know, he's come in and he's done really well. But you know, going the other way, so many chances again, and we just got to take one or two of those and make it easier for ourselves. And it's been happening, and it will happen again. You know, that we have been taking those chances. So it doesn't worry me, but definitely something for us to work on.
And can I just say, I thought Sam Roberts was absolutely superb tonight.
Yeah, again, you know, the defence with another clean sheet, and like I say, against one of the most potent attacking forces in the league, absolutely superb to keep a clean sheet. Robbo marshalling that back line brilliantly with Billy and Jacko and Drew. You know, it's so strong. You know, it's a shame to see Robbo come off with an injury, and but again, Scory's been waiting for his chance, and we know how good he was at the start of the season. He was already in my plans to start on Saturday, which I told him before the game.
Right,
so you know, it kind of accelerates that a little bit in terms of he might have a bit more of a prolonged, you know, starting berth in there. But I have absolutely no doubts at all in his ability to take what Robbo's done so well over the last few weeks and carry it forward.
I think Gosport have been unbeaten in their last 6 away games, so it really is a terrific win tonight.
Yeah, huge result. You know, puts us above them again in the table, keeps the momentum going, which is so crucial. And like I say, after the setback on Saturday, it's always important about how you react. And this team, every time they've had a little setback this season, they've reacted really well. And this was a tough game, big game to have to react in. You know, we'd already played them once this year, so we knew it was going to be a really tricky game. So we can take so much confidence from that.
And 2 tough away games coming up. Hanwell on Saturday, who beat Merthyr last Saturday, and then Plymouth Parkway on Tuesday.
Yeah. You know, they're really tough places to go. We found that out last season. And this whole league is, you know, there's never a game where you go, maybe we can be at 70, 80% and get results today. You know you have to be on it, and 2 tough, long away trips on a Saturday and a Tuesday await us. but we'll patch ourselves up, we'll recover as well as we can, and see what state we're in for Saturday. But yeah, looking forward to it.
Okay, Tim, as always, thanks ever so much for chatting to us.